Well, we're going over now to our Abuja studios where Honorable Segun Aderemi joins us. He's of the National Coalition for Good Governance. Morning, Honorable, and thank you for joining us today. But if you look through, yes, we've seen the emergence of new political parties on the scene, and the impression or the perception is that perhaps they've got something different to offer. And then, of course, you have the parties who are currently there, who are seeking to hold on. What's your analysis, impression of the entire scenario just as we prepare to begin to use our voters' cards to vote?
Yeah, thank you, Kimberly. Good morning. How are you today?
We're good. Go ahead, please.
Your question again, because I can't get you.
Well, having seen the registration of these new political parties, are your expectations any different from what it used to be?
Oh, well, Kimberly, I don't think there's any threat. You know, the interesting thing is that this is democracy, and everybody is free to associate. If you are referring to the new political parties, the APC, the PDM, and the rest of them, is just to make the democracy interesting more. Yeah.
You don't think that the ruling parties across the states or across the country will have something to think about now that these new ones have come on stream?
Not really. I can take you like memories. If you remember when in 1998, when we formed the biggest party in Africa now, PDP, our great party, you remember there was a party called AD, and a part of the members that formed AD then were members of PDP. I don't want to talk about a dead person, but at least history will not be completed without mentioning their names. Chief Bola Ige was a PDP member. As a matter of fact, he gave PDP the manifesto. And the reason then he left the party was because of just disagreement between him again and late the former governor of Kano State, Aderemi. The argument then was based on the party shift that rotational presidency. You understand now that they should put it in the constitution. I think it's section 7C of the party, that the power should be rotated around the siege political zone. So I think Aderemi was not comfortable with that, and said let them have it in mind, not to put it in the constitution that anything can change. I think with that development, Chief Bola Ige got angry and left PDP and went to APP then. So PDP, APP, at its well then, some of us, like my political godfather then, Senator Isiaka Adeleke, I was with him in Osun State. We all left PDP then to APP. You understand now? So the very day we are to inaugurate the party, bringing people together in Odogbolu, in Ogun State, I think Chief Bola Ige too was not comfortable with set of some people and went ahead to form AD. And for more understanding, you agree with me that AD then was not a political party, because the name AD was Alliance for Democracy. You understand? And by the wisdom of the head of state, General Abubakar Abdisalami, used his wisdom to register AD then, because the electoral law says, the electoral act says that if you want to be a political party, you must have offices and representations for all the 6 political zones. But then, because of the time frame when AD came on board, just to allow peace to reign based on the crisis of June 12th. You understand? So AD was registered. And I think their first office here in Abuja was Senator Inyelo Mishore's house in Asokoro. So, and if you agree with me that after the governorship election, the National Assembly elections, the Senate elections, you agree with me that when the presidential election came again, AD merged again with APP, which now turned to AMPP. And then the same Shibola Ige came out to run for president alongside with Chief Falaye from Ondo State. So, and again, after the presidential election, which Chief Olusegun Obasanjo became the president, you agree with me again that the same Chief Bola Ige, who left PDP then from the inception of the party, came and became a minister in PDP. You understand what I'm saying? So after probably he felt that he has done a little, he wanted to go back again to his party. So the issue of new party coming up is a thing we are used to. You understand? So, and you remember that the PDP now is about 14 years old baby. If it's a child, if you have a son that is 14 years old, it's either he's in secondary school or he's about leaving secondary school. So any baby you are giving birth to now, you should know that you have to work a lot. Even before you start school, before you start feeding him or her or whatever. So it's not easy.
But
PDP
you know,
is a party that cut across, not only in Nigeria.
No, but you know
you
that
understand what I'm saying now?
It's a little different now.
Sometimes ago, I was in
London
London.
With all the perspectives
I met some PDP members there.
In fact, some would think, if you were to use your template of analogy, the baby is just being adopted now. Not that is newly born. I say, well, because some of these chaps have been playing this politics. They're controlling some of these states. And as such, if you're looking at them as a newborn baby who need to work harder, you just may not see it coming. Did you get that?
Oh, very negative.
Okay,
Hello, sure. I can't hear you.
All right, but let me try that again before we see if we could just rectify. It's a different scenario now, don't you think? Because with these parties that have come on stream, you know that they have certain persons in different leadership positions, unlike it was before. So the scenario now is completely different, don't you think?
Oh, thank you very much. The scenario must be different. You know why Channels Television, now you people have bagged the award 7 times as the best channels in the country, is because of political activities. You understand? There must be an activities. What is happening now is an activities. Some of the people outside the shore of politics, you people take it to a big deal. We enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, PDP, we have a slogan. If there's no crisis, you have to create one. So that those people that are aggrieved, you meet them, the chairman and the committee, to reconcile. You understand what I'm saying? So nobody is really threatened. Our president, Chief Ebele Jonathan, you know, he's doing very well. And definitely some people must challenge him. So all that party coming up, if you go to INEC and check all this registration, you still find out that some of the members there are PDP members. Maybe they are aggrieved and they desire to go somewhere else. And you cannot be a leader forever. You don't expect people like Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, Chief Tony Anini, Chief Solomon La to come back together and come and be running for election. So that is why I'm briefly going to talk about the issue of Chief Bisi Akande and the commander-in-chief. You see, in 1983... Chief Bisi Akande was a deputy governor in Hold Oyo State. So I don't. You can imagine now. 1983 to date is about 30 years now. This is 2013. So you agree with me that if you remove 30 years from the age of the president, then maybe you'll be like you and myself here. So people like Chief Bisi Akande, Chief Solomon La, Chief Tony Anini, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, General Danjuma, General Absalam Abubakar, even Atiku, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. These are the leaders who has contributed a lot to this country. General Ali Babangida, all of them should come together and help the president too, because it's needful of them to make Nigeria strong.